Celebrating 30 years in the county.
7:27 is BBC Sussex, and we're out and about all the way through the month of September, marking 30 years of BBC Sussex. Going into the nooks and crannies of parts of Sussex where few will tread on a regular basis. Simon Jenkins is going everywhere, and you're in Burgess Hill today, Simon.
I'm going to be talking to Peter Chapman from Burgess Hill Uncovered in just a second to find out what people are saying. But Alan, the caretaker here of the shopping centre, has popped over, and the reason is to tell me that something's happening today.
Yes, we have a market on Wednesdays and Saturdays, which is pretty good for the centres. And hopefully we should be having a few more new shops opening as well.
Fantastic, fantastic. And you're busy getting the market ready?
Yes, we are, yeah. So if you're welcome to come round and have a look and talk to the traders if you'd like to. I think that about covers it for you.
You're a top man. Thank you, Alan. Thanks for coming over as well. So a little bit of minutiae of Burgess Hill
like
life
that.
there. Peter
Very
Chapman. Peter, morning. You are Burgess Hill Uncovered. Tell us what that is.
Burgess Hill Uncovered is a website which keeps the community informed of what's happening in the town, and also keeping a very close eye on the town council and district council and what they're spending our money on.
So you've got sort of a watching brief. I think you've got quite a lot of followers, haven't you, on Facebook and things like this. What are people telling you about the town? We're trying to really find out in this month about the inside story of places. So come on, what are people telling you?
Well, I can tell you we've got a very good community spirit. A lady last night described it as that we're all sort of united together, collectively banging our heads against the wall, which is the council. So there is a good community spirit, because at the moment our town centre has seen better days. A lot of shops are closing down, and everyone's kind of upset of what's happening in Burgess Hill. So I think it's making us stronger, seeing what it's like, because we all remember how it was 10, 20 years ago, and we want to see it get back to its former glories.
And when you say 10, 20 years ago, sort of the halcyon days, why is it different now then? It doesn't seem any different to me.
Well, for example, this car park we're in now, twice a week, we'd have the whole place would be a massive market. Yes, I know Alan, the caretaker's come along and said there's a market taking place in the Marlets today, but that pales in comparison to what it used to be.
You've had some other comments. You've got it here in your notebook. Give us a quick flavour of the sort of things people are telling you, because you told them you were coming on today, didn't you?
Oh, yes. Last night on our Facebook page, with over 5,500 likers, I told them I was coming on and to say what's good and bad about Burgess Hill. We've got a giant wooden chair on the industrial estate. There's a company who manufacture wooden garden stuff, so they got a massive chair outside which you're not supposed to climb, but everyone likes climbing it and putting pictures on their Facebook page saying, hey, I've climbed it. We've got a great local independent cinema who are getting some new chairs installed. We've got an independent guys set up a laser tag just behind us at the start of this year, so that's a new entertainment thing. We were the first fair trade town to gain charitable status.
It sounds like a great place.
It's not bad. We have the Bonfire Society night, although ours is in September, a massive torchlit procession all throughout town with fireworks at the end. A Battle of the Bands has been revived. That took place last year and is expanding this year. We had a big party in the park in the summer, loads of local bands raising money for charity and the Bonfire Society. Our rugby clubs just had two promotions. The first team and the second team both got promoted this year.
Do you know what? I was quite worried about what you were going to say. This is probably, Neil, one of the most positive guests that we have had on in our 11 days so far. And I have to say, Neil, you're a young man, aren't you?
I'm 30. Yes, very young, yeah.
Well, you're younger than me and younger than Neil, certainly. So really positive here from Burgess Hill. And if someone's listening and think, I've never been to Burgess Hill, I might pop along today. Obviously, we've got the market Alan told us about, but what would you recommend them to do?
Well, I'd recommend coming to the town centre, because you're never more than 20 metres away from somewhere to buy a cup of coffee.
They'll put it on the town crest, Neil. On the town crest, that's where that's going.
OK, we're just outside the Martlets in the Waitrose car park this morning. Simon Jenkins with us for the next half hour, too.
Celebrating 30 years of local radio in Sussex.
Reba.
BBC Sussex Tour.